Happy New Year, my beauties, and welcome back to my channel. I feel like when this goes up, it might not be like fresh New Year 2020, but it is my first video back in 2020, which is super exciting. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas, a very happy New Year, that you enjoyed yourself, enjoyed your food, time with your family, everything else like that. I'm not very well. No, I've had a really bad sickness the past 2 days, so New Year's Day and today, which is the second, and I'm hoping everything is just going to pass. But I've not been very well, but I really wanted to film this video for you because it is so requested, and I thought because I'm kind of just getting better on the mend, I thought I would do this video for you today, which is, drum roll, a skincare routine, because I'm fresh faced, so I thought I would show you my nighttime skincare routine. It's what I do every single day. I personally don't as such have a morning skincare routine because I get up at like 6:30 in the morning when I'm well. I get up at like 6:30 in the morning, I'm ready to go, and I go to the gym. So I don't like doing my skincare before the gym because I get sweaty anyway, but I always wash my face after the gym before the day ahead, just with my cleanser. But my nighttime skincare routine is so important to me. Skincare is something I think if you're into fitness, if you go to the gym, if you're sweating, if you're in a hot environment, I think looking after your skin is one of the most important things because it makes you feel real confident. You do feel good and nice when you have fresh skin, when you aren't sweaty, itchy or red or anything like that. So just a bit of history as well, just in case because we're talking about skin. I need to give you a brief history of my skin because I used to have very, very irritable skin. It was very red all the time. So like you can still see a tiny bit. All my cheeks were so red, like red raw, itchy, scratchy, real sensitive. When I was a swimmer, obviously I was in chlorine for like 10 years. Okay, like 10 years. Dry skin, really, really bad under eyes. It's kind of like my area that will be always difficult because when we used to go on swim camps in the sun, I used to wear goggles and all my skin burns here when I was like a bit younger, for like 4 years every time I did these camps. So I've got really sensitive under eye skin. Cheeks have got better, but yeah, that was my skin history. Really irritable, very sensitive, very red. I thought I had rosacea at one point where my cheeks were constantly red, and I was pretty self-conscious because if I'd go to the gym and I train, I would purely be this colour. Like, this would be the colour of my face. And I was really self-conscious of it. So probably about 6 months ago is when I really, really started to pay attention to my skincare routine. And now I'm going to take you through it. Okay, so let's kick off. This skincare advice, tips for someone who trains. Okay, so this is kind of not, I'm not an expert at all. Let's just throw that in there as well. But in terms of like understanding how to look after your skin if you train a lot of the time, I feel like I might be able to help some of you. So we're just gonna, my skincare bag is huge as well, by the way. So first things, I have an order as well. I usually do my cleanser first, and then I'll put all my serums on, and then I'll moisturize, because your serums I want to sink in straight after I've cleansed my face, and then moisturizer sits on top of the serums. So let's just go in a bit of an order now. Okay, so first things first, and this is something that I've actually recently changed. Now, I used to use these. These are actually, I just got them out of my sister's room. They are the Simple Cleansing Wipes. I used makeup wipes all my life, and they really irritated my skin without me even realising, like scrubbing your makeup off and being quite like forceful on your skin when you should be quite gentle. Now, I started using the Bioderma Sensibo. Basically, it's a very nice, sensitive, gentle makeup remover. Now, all you need to do is get yourself some cotton pads and simply, I don't actually have anything on, but I do this anyway at the end of the day just to get off any like bacteria, grease, grime, whatever you want to call it, because there will be some crap on my face. See, look at that, for putting nothing on my face all day. This is what you get. So I just find it's more refreshing. Your makeup comes off really well. Your mascara would come off really well as well if you were using it. I would just recommend using these over wipes. Also, they last so much longer. They're not expensive. And then it saves you like buying plasticky, shitty wipes all the time as well. Just a top tip, something I found really, really useful. Now, the second thing that I use is Pixie. Pixie is something I've used for a year now in terms of the cleanser. Now this is the Glow Mud Cleanser, and I will attach a link below for you as well. None of this video is sponsored either. They're all the products that I've used and benefited from really over the past year to 6 months. So first things first, I will cleanse my face. I apologise for the angle. I was trying to prop you up a little bit further in my bathroom, but I think you were going to face plant the floor. So with hot water, and I always use hot water, oh that's freezing, to wash my face first, so my pores are a little bit more open, and then I cleanse, and then I wash it off with cold water. Literally, I'm obsessed with Pixie. Use a tiny little bit, and then I guess like try and avoid the eye area a little bit. You really don't want to get in your eye because it stings like an absolute bitch. Been there, done that. So I will do this in circular motions for probably up to a minute, because I always think if you just put it on your face and then wash it off, has it really done anything? I don't know. I don't think so, but I would try and keep it on your face for around a minute doing circular motions, and then I'm just going to wash it off again. So cleansing done, and then grab a towel and then just pat your skin dry. Okay, cleanser is done. So my face looks a little bit red, but that's obviously just because I've just washed it. Moving on to my serums. Okay, I actually probably can't hold them all in one hand. I have quite a few. Now, The Ordinary is a brand that I have used for probably about 2 years now. It took me a while to find the perfect products for my skin. It is entirely different for everyone, I will tell you that now. Every single person has a different skin type, what they need to work on, whether it's sensitivity, aging, pigmentation, fine lines, whatever it is. The Ordinary website is amazing, and there's also loads of YouTube videos from skin experts about The Ordinary, because there's like certain things where you can't mix products together and things like that. So I'm just going to go through the products that I personally use, and I would recommend going to the website to find the products that you should use as well. So the first product is niacinamide and zinc 1%. Now this is a product that this was the first product I used actually, and it is one that I always will use. It's probably one of the most popular ones on the Ordinary website, and from what I've seen from YouTubers, it's an antioxidant, so it sits so nicely on your skin. It actually feels like you have nothing on. Avoid your eye area as well, just as a pre-warning. Again, I don't want to get anybody blinded. Oh, feels really, really fresh on your face. So that is the first one. And then now I have a product here that I only use on very, very rare occasions, because it is a retinol 2%. Now retinol is pretty harsh on your skin, and I was really scared of using retinol because there's just a lot of information out there, and I did loads of research into it. So it just looks like a normal serum. You can literally see I've hardly used any. You see here, like it's literally still at the top, and I only use it on areas that need a little bit more work. So say for example that I had like a pigmentation patch here, or some quite red skin or whatever it would be, I'd pop a bit of retinol on there for only once a week for like 2 weeks. So I'm still playing around with it. I'm still a bit scared to use it. It's not a product you use every day at all. Like really don't use it every day, that's so bad for you. It's just really good for targeting some specific areas when you need it. Now my next product is the EUK 134 0.1%, and it pretty much works in the same way as your niacinamide and zinc, except it's kind of got an exfoliating feel to it. So when I actually put it on my face, and I rub it in, I can feel my kind of dead skin, if that's a nice way to call it, actually coming off of my skin. Doesn't that sound horrible? But it kind of exfoliates my skin. Now you've probably noticed, see, look how rosy I go straight away. I'm sorry that's so annoying for you guys. I am looking in here to like watch my skincare as I'm doing it. So yeah, you've probably noticed that I don't exfoliate my skin. Now I know exfoliation is amazing, but it was the main reason that my skin was bright red, itchy, had little bumps and spots all over it, because I was exfoliating, and it was just irritating my skin. So I'm still doing loads of research into it, and I'm yet to find a really suitable exfoliator for my skin that doesn't irritate it, and it is very, very hard. I've tried the ones that have like the most subtle effects. I've tried the ones that you can basically can't feel exfoliation, and honestly they just hurt my skin, and I've experimented with so many, but this kind of feels like it does have a little bit of an exfoliating effect, and I've not had any issues with it yet. So I'm sticking out and just seeing how I feel. Now the last serum is the caffeine solution, 5% EGCG. So this is what you pop under your eyes. Now, like I've told you, my under eye area is my problem area. You probably can't see like ridiculously well, but all in the corners here I feel like the skin is really thin. I have 2 burn marks under here that I've had since I was like 14 years old because of swimming. This I used to burn under my goggle lines on swim camps, and it like blistered like all up here. So that's always been like a struggle area, and when I swam until I was 18, it was like the constant wearing of goggles. I swear it's done something to my face. And I do struggle with finding something that works for my under eyes. Now I've only recently just started to use the caffeine solution again. I stopped using it for a while, and I was actually using, you can kind of see that, but I'll pop on the screen anyway. It's the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. Now, I don't think creamy treatments work for my under eyes very well. It literally was doing fuck all. It was like just putting nothing on them. And maybe it's because I haven't found the right one, I'm not sure. But I've been using this for 2 weeks now, and I've already noticed a little bit of a difference again. So you have to be pretty gentle not to put too much on, and also don't put it onto your actual skin, just put it under your eyes. And you just got to be careful not to get it in your eye, because it really, really, really stings. But the caffeine solution is amazing for under eye puffiness, for dark circles, which is me, and thin skin, like thin under eye skin. So it's something that I am sticking out with. I am going to use and just see how I get on with. So that is my under eyes. Now we have one more product that I've completely lost. Okay, I found it. Now as you can see, this is tiny because it's a new moisturiser. My other one actually ran out in Australia, and I haven't had a chance to get it back yet. But I use the Kiehl's facial cream, just the standard little white moisturiser usually. But I actually found this at home, and it's the Kale Fix moisturiser from Nippon Fab. And actually, it has been fab. It's been really, really good. It's really similar to the one I was using anyway. Still sits super light on your skin. I think it's really refreshing. It smells amazing. So that is my full nighttime skincare routine. I feel super refreshed. I know I have everything off my face and lots of goodness on my face. I've listed some products below for you as well. Any questions as well, please let me know. Just pop them below. More YouTube video requests will be highly appreciated as well, because I obviously want to produce content that you guys want to see. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!